Hi guys. I just wanted to share something really quick. Um, just a quick thought because it's something that I've been struggling with lately, and so I know that other people are probably struggling with it also. And that is having to really persist and push through and keep going when you don't really see where it's leading. You don't know if it's going to work out. You don't know if you're ever going to get what you're trying to achieve, stuff like that. I feel like I have a few things in my life like that where it's kind of just like, am I ever going to get there? Is it ever going to happen for me? Because I'm pushing forward and I'm pushing forward and I'm not really seeing much progress, or if I am seeing progress, it is extremely slow. And so you start to feel like, okay, so even if I can achieve this, it's literally going to take me years to do it, and it's kind of discouraging. It doesn't mean that you should quit. You should keep going because eventually, yeah, you will be there and you will get what you wanted. But it is super discouraging and makes you kind of not want to work for it anymore because I don't know. It's just there's something about that it taking it forever that I don't know. Maybe we have to exercise our patience a little bit. I don't know, but for me, it's my arms, which I really don't even want to show you guys right now, but I am because this is going to be this is about weight loss, and this is about our bodies and about our struggles and our insecurities. But I have these arms that kind of have this flab right there, and I hate it, and I hate it so much. I can't wear tank tops. I can't even really wear a t-shirt without feeling self-conscious because you kind of see it. I'm not even showing you guys the worst of it, but it sucks, and I have been working out for so long, and I'm seeing progress in every other area. My stomach is looking good, my back is looking good, my legs and my butt are looking a lot better. Everything's looking better, but my arms are still looking like this. And I see other girls' photos that are working the programs, and it seems like their arms tone up a lot faster than mine. And it's super discouraging, and it sucks. And yeah, you know. But I keep pushing through every day. I keep doing my workouts, and I keep trying to work out my arms more and more and more because that's what I want to change the most. And I know that if I don't do it, then it's definitely not going to change. If I do it, at least there's a chance that it's going to change. It might not. When you look online, they tell you that this loose skin under here is you have to get surgery. And part of me really does not believe that. I really feel like I can do it on my own if I keep pushing forward and I keep trying. But there are some days where it's ugh, it's never going to get better. And it's super frustrating. I'm having one of those days today, and so I'm just going to share this with you guys because I was kind of thinking about some stuff, and there are so many things in my life that I thought I would never be able to change, and then I finally was able to change it. And so I know that if I just keep working towards this goal, if I keep working on it, I will get there. And I have seen progress. It's not like nothing has happened. There has been a little bit of progress. I've toned up a lot in here. My back with the arms right here is getting a little bit better, but it's taking time, and it's really slow. But just because something is taking a while, or because something is hard, just because you're struggling with something doesn't mean that you should quit. Doesn't mean that you're doing badly. It means that you're trying and you're growing, and it doesn't mean that you're not going to get there one day. And what the hell? Stay where you are put. And so I was just kind of thinking about some stuff when I quit drugs, when I quit smoking, when I started changing my diet. I'm still struggling with my diet. I'm still struggling with late night cravings, but I have switched it to at least I'm eating better late night snacks. I'm still waking up just really wanting to eat. I don't know why that happens, but I wake up every night at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I just want to eat. I do good all day long. I get my veggies in, I get my fruit in, I get all my stuff in, and I'm doing really good. But then as soon as nighttime comes, it's this beastie craving comes out, and it's I want chocolate, I want chips, and it's no. And so I've switched it now to I eat, a banana with peanut butter, or strawberries and bananas Or like sometimes I will eat my chips and hummus, but I try to count out the actual serving, the 12 chips, and then my little bowl of my hummus, um, scoop it out in my little container and stick it in my bowl, and I try to just eat that, and usually I do pretty well with it, and it's like okay, that was enough that I can at least like hold down the fort from here, like I can go back to bed or whatever, and it's so weird, and so I'm still working on that. And it wouldn't surprise me if that wasn't something that was, holding me back from getting the results that I want. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to quit. I'm going to keep trying to find maybe healthier and healthier snacks, or keep trying to push through my cravings until it's like not a routine thing that happens every night. Because I know the more I give into it, the more it like solidifies it in my routine. That craving just gonna keep coming back and keep coming back every time I give into it because I'm giving into it, and so next night it's gonna happen again. But if I say no, or if I fix it with something, try and snack on something a little bit healthier, then maybe I can make some progress and like put a stick in that cycle, that wheel, stop the cycle from continuing. It disrupts the pattern. Um, And then there's other things that I actually have achieved. Like that, I look at that and I'm like, oh, that doesn't count. Like I'm still struggling with that. But like I quit smoking. It took me so long to quit smoking, and there were so many times that I quit. There were times that I quit for months, and I thought, oh, I'm done. I'm done. I did it. And then something would happen that would set me back. I'd get really stressed out, or maybe like I would go drink a little bit, and then I'd start smoking again. And it sucked, and I started to feel like this was something that was going to be an issue for the rest of my life. And maybe it will, I would like to think that I have it a lot more under control now, but you really never know with, addictive behaviors. But I quit. I have smoked a cigarette, but I have not bought a pack or smoked regularly since January. And and I mean smoked a cigarette as in like you're at a party with your friends and I take a couple drags off of my friend's cigarette. Like that is the extent of my smoking since January. And so that's one example of something that keeps coming back to you and you keep struggling with, and then you finally get it conquered. And there was a period before that where I quit smoking for a good chunk, like 4 months, I think, and then I went back and then I quit again. And now I'm here. So it's like even though you mess up, even though you fall off the wagon or whatever, doesn't mean you're not going to succeed. You just got to keep trying and you got to keep going and keep pushing through. And then same with the drug addiction thing. That one for sure. There was a point in my life where I was like, holy shit, I'm going to be a drug addict. That's my life. For the rest of my life, I'm going to be stuck in this dark fucking hole. And it's not true. Because here I am, not in that hole, you know? And it took many attempts. There were so many tries of getting clean. Me and my boyfriend both, where we tried to get clean and I would mess him up. Or try to get clean and then he'd mess me up. Or whatever, something would happen and we would both mess each other up. It was just this endless cycle. I would try to get clean and then I couldn't take it anymore. And it just kept going like that for a few years. And then I finally just hit that point where it was like, okay, this is it. This is it. And I hit that point with smoking too, where it's like, the thing with smoking, for any of you that are struggling with it, as you become more active, you're not going to want it so much anymore because your lungs are going to get fuller and you're going to be more sensitive to your body and how you're feeling, and your body's going to be performing for you better. And so when you go to smoke that cigarette, that was weird. My neighbor's walking by. Anyways, when you go to smoke that cigarette, when you're extremely active and you're using your lungs and stuff, you're going to feel that. And it's like, oh, I don't like that. That doesn't feel very good. And then it's going to affect your workouts or your runs or whatever you're doing. And eventually, I feel like being active weighs, or like, what am I looking for? It like becomes more important and it overshadows the cigarette smoking because you're feeling so good and you're getting results from your workout that you want to keep doing that. And so I feel like eventually the cigarette smoking kind of just gets like phased out, or like you decide that this really isn't what you want at all. It's not benefiting you at all. and eventually you will be able to just quit and be done with it. Maybe slip up a few times, but keep going. And so, I mean, I think that's pretty much it. I just kind of wanted to share a couple experiences with you guys and some thoughts, because that's what I'm struggling with right now is my arms. And it's super discouraging, but I'm going to keep going. I know that I'm seeing results in my body and in my attitude, and I can wear clothes that I couldn't really wear before. And so there are a lot of improvements happening. So there's no reason to quit for one little setback, for one little disappointment. There's no reason to give it all up. So even if, and that goes for whatever you're struggling with, even if you're struggling with chocolate or with late night cravings or with smoking or with whatever it is, you just don't get discouraged. Know that eventually you will get there, and just keep working forward. Keep moving forward. Keep working forward, and notice all the things that are changing because of the changes you are making, instead of looking at all the things that aren't changing, even though you're working your ass off. And that was good advice for me right there. I'm glad I just said that. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope you guys are moving and finding something that makes you feel good. And I will talk to you later.